Hey yo, it's me, that H-Dub-C. And today, you are gonna witness me rebuilding Drew McIntyre. He's currently, at the time of me recording this, attempting to regain his championship from Bobby Lashley. Assuming he does, what's left? What's next for my guy? We don't know. So I'm going to book him for an entire year moving forward. Hopefully, I can turn him into the best version of himself he can be. We'll see. The funny thing is, Drew isn't booked badly. I think WWE knows what they have in Drew. They know they have a big guy. They has a cool finishing move, and in the future he can be the guy, but you just have to book him correctly. Like the whole sword thing I didn't really get, but for my rebuild, I'm gonna leave him with the current gimmick because the gimmick isn't what's wrong. It's more the enemies than the gimmick. So we are going to attempt to give him some enemies. That's what this rebuild is gonna be all about. So we are gonna start our rebuild at Money in the Bank, where Adam Cole debuts. Currently, Adam Cole is in the UE Civil War, as I'm like to calling it. But once that's over, we debut him at Money in the Bank, where of course we have him win Money in the Bank. Start him off with a bang. But as for our guy Drew, he's in action later that night against Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is another problem. You need to book Braun as the cool gift guy that he was, throwing chairs at Roman, the I'm not finished with you Braun. And in this match, we do exactly that. It's a barn burner. It gets hardcore at times because that's where Braun is in his best, when he's breaking cellos, throwing chairs. So Drew eventually wins the match, of course, with the Claymore. We got to get that Claymore over, but we are building Braun to be a monster heel. He doesn't need promos. He doesn't need any of that work. So with Drew vanquishing Braun with a Claymore, but it got a little bit hardcore. That's going to lead us into Extreme Rules, where I am going to have him rematch with Braun. That's why you get a little hardcore. You have him go through the barricade. And during the build to this match, it is all about hardcore. Chairs, tables, ladders, all that good stuff. And the match itself is a meat slapper. We are having big moves. These are two big guys in the ring. There's chairs involved. There's tables involved. There's big top rope moves. If you want to, you can have the ring break, but it's gotta be a big giftable match, if you know what I mean, where big guys are doing extraordinary things. Because as much as this rebuild is for Drew, it's for everybody that's around Drew also. Drew isn't the problem. Having a guy like Braun be a viable contender in the future is the problem. That's why in this match, you make him one hell of a threat. We're having huge moves off the top ropes. We're having Braun hit his finisher. We're having Drew kick out of Braun's finisher. We're having Drew get devastated in this match. Braun is just as big of a star as Drew can be in the future. But of course, in the end, we're going to have him fall to the Claymore. But surprise, 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 surprise. I'm not waiting long at all. I'm going to have Adam Cole cash in soon as this match ends. But I'm not doing the regular old 5-second, 5-minute cash in, 2 finishers. No, we have a full match. Like, build Drew as an in-ring warrior. It takes more than what The Miz did in real life to take him out. So Adam Cole really has to work for it. Literally, I've seen them in a match. You've seen them in a match in NXT, and you know they can make magic in the ring together, and I'll let them do just that. But eventually, we will have Adam Cole hit the last shot because we're introducing him to a brand new audience, and we want him to go over properly. So after hitting his finisher, he does pin Drew, and he does become your WWE champion. Now, in the course of this night, if we've done it correctly, we've built 3 stars. We've built Drew, we've built Braun, and we've given Adam Cole, baby, the belt. And over the next couple months, Adam Cole isn't the chicken shit heel. He goes after Drew's legs. He injures Drew. He makes it so their match at SummerSlam is almost a squash. Eventually that leads us to Hell in a Cell. And Hell in a Cell is a finality match. So we build it as just that. This is Drew's final chance at the belt. If he doesn't beat Adam Cole here, he doesn't get another opportunity. As far as the Hell in a Cell match itself, we have a knockdown, drag out banger, which we have Drew McIntyre coming away with the belt. We've had enough fun with this. We transition Adam Cole into the Survivor Series team. Brand warfare, baby. You already know. The Survivor Series teams consist of Jinder, Baron Corbin, maybe Ricochet, maybe Matt Riddle, a few mid-carders. Getting him ready for Survivor Series, which you have to have brand warfare, so he is captain of Team Raw. But surprise, surprise, Team Raw only wants the belt. Almost everybody in the team wants the belt. Even his friend, former friend, Jinder Mahal, which that's our big turn. And that's why Raw loses the Survivor Series match. The problem with WWE, they like to act like we don't remember history. We remember 3MB. That's a part of Drew's story. You have baked in story with this guy. Why not tell it? And you don't have to have a match between him and Jinder. Just have the promos get really heated, ensuring that we know whether it's enemy or friend in the future, they have history, and we will acknowledge it. That leads us to Royal Rumble, where we give Matt Riddle a shot. And yes, it's face versus face in this match. Neither one of them needs to turn heel, but Matt Riddle is a guy who can get it done in the ring. He can get it done on the mic, and this is on the mic rather. And this is a showcase for Matt Riddle. You showcase Matt Riddle because once again, we're building for the future. And of course, he goes down to a Claymore. We're going to have Drew look strong, go over. That leads us to Elimination Chamber, where Riddle, The Miz, Damian Priest, Kofi Kingston, and Ricochet are all in the chamber. Number 1 contender, Karrion Kross is debuting. And a lot of people may think that this may be early for Karrion Kross, but I don't. I think it's time to bring him up. And not only do I bring him up here, I bring him up in the number 1 contenders match right after he drops the NXT title. And not only do I bring him up, I have him dominate the chamber. He chokes everyone out, becoming our number 1 contender. Batman had the Joker. Superman had Lex Luthor. I think the best enemy for Drew long term is Karrion Kross. He matches him in size. He matches him in intensity. And that's still Karrion Kross as a threat to Drew long term, because that's the story going forward. We've set up Adam Cole as a nemesis. We've set up Jinder Mahal as a nemesis. We are going to set up Karrion Kross as his nemesis. He loses the championship to Karrion Kross. And over the next year, I would have him chasing Karrion Kross, with Jinder getting involved, with Adam Cole getting involved, with Braun Strowman getting involved. So what did you think of my booking? Did you like it? If you liked it, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you would like to change. And I'm always around. Let's have a conversation about it. Hit that like, hit that sub, and yo, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.